Okay, now we're back and we're talking sports this time around as Toyin Bitoye has been clamoring and making a lot of noise on our sports program,
A lot
Sports
of noise
Tonight.
indeed.
A lot of noise about it. Sudan must fall, Toyin insists, and all the sports desk, it's all about Sudan must fall. Well, Nigeria
need it
Super
to
Eagles.
fall,
Yes,
actually.
Nigeria Super Eagles, they've touched down in Khartoum for the first leg of their 2015 African Nations Cup qualifiers. And that is going to be tonight. The team arrived early this morning in Sudan, landing at about 6 a.m., we're told. And they're out there ready to do the needful by making sure that they win this game. And then during the course of next week, they will be having the second leg here in Nigeria. Well, with this, we have the issue of Stephen Keshi, still no contract. We have the issue of NFF, a new captain of that organization, the president of the Nigeria Football Federation, and that is Amaju Pinnick, and a number of other issues. So to unbundle all of this and to analyze it for us, we've got in the studio George Aluo on my right-hand side, who's a sports analyst. And then on my left-hand side, we've got Bukola Olopade, former commissioner for sports and sports enthusiast, former commissioner for sports in Ogun State and a sports enthusiast. And also Biola Kazim, great to have you here. Let me start with you, George. I know you follow Nigeria Super Eagles very, very regularly. You travel with them quite a bit as well. What do you see happening with the game tonight?
Well, it's going to be a tight one for us, I must say, because...
a tight one against Sudan?
Yeah, it's going to be tight because you just cannot dismiss any country in Africa now as a pushover, as the truth. If you look at a country like Cape Verde, that on paper you will say is not a strong country when it comes to football, with its small population, but look at what Cape Verde is doing. Cape Verde, in the last round of matches, were even on the verge of running away with a victory in Tunisia. They were at the last World Cup, Nations Cup actually. So that shows you the pedigree of these countries. And then look at Congo that had not beaten us in 40 years, coming here in Calabar to pick a 3-2 victory. So the pendulum is actually changing. And for you to be on top of your game, you must continue to improve. The crisis has taken its toll on our football. We'll have a coach that has no contract at the moment, and that will psychologically affect him. But having said all that, Nigeria has a way of rising to the occasion anyway. We are the defending champions, and it will be a total aberration if we don't go to the Nations Cup in Morocco. We'll have 1 point from the 2 games, maximum of 6 points that we're supposed to get, but we'll have only 1 point going into this one. The last time we went to Khartoum, we actually won by 4 goals to nothing. That was en route to Korea, Japan, 2002. I think our boys should do that.
That was a long time ago.
But if you look at the antics of the Sudanese, you know that we are really in for trouble tonight. Because come to look at it, they took the game to AstroTurf, where they know that our professionals would ordinarily not want to play, because AstroTurf is not the best of place to play. But I'm surprised that CAF agreed that we should go and play on AstroTurf. Our boys were to train there yesterday night. They waterlogged the place. We couldn't train. So we're entering into this night's game without having a feel of the pitch. And these are some of the things that home countries do to get little advantages. Because they too, they are working on a tightrope. They've lost 2 of their games, so they want to win this by all means.